how to graph any parabola. We are almost done on this today.
When's the next test then?
Well, that's the thing. We're actually not going to have a test on this part.
4 Feb 2010.
Yes. Here's the deal. However, okay, next Monday, military used to do it that way. I don't know if they still do. Next Monday, you have something due for me. Lord willing and creeks don't rise. Here's what you have, okay? I may push it back to Tuesday since we had the snow day. It was originally planned for Monday. I may push it back to Tuesday. Okay. The one coming up next week, either Monday or Tuesday. Here's the deal. That's all we're going to do for the next 2 days.
Oh, no. No.
Okay. This is... Not physically possible for me to... All right, now, guys, it doesn't have to be this fancy. It really doesn't. This is one of the better ones I got last year. Okay? So, quickly have a seat. Okay. This is a parabola with all sorts of interesting information graphed on it. It's got the vertex. It's got intercepts. It's also got a Y-intercept, which we'll talk more about today. And it's got...
Oh my God.
The work neatly on the back. This will primarily be graded on... This is the one time I'll do this year. This will primarily be graded on... Thank you, Shade. I can wait. This will primarily be graded on neatness as well as accuracy. It's the only thing I do like that. And third part, and worth the least on this, will be if you can make it pretty. Yes. Okay? This is what I want Monday. How are you going to do this? We're going to talk about that today. But this is the standard. This is the best one I got last year. Emma Eggerman.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why is it on the left side of the parabola does it say 0, 68?
That's for one math error. That should not be 0, 68. Okay. We'll talk about that. Okay? You still did well on the art type, but good eye, Phil. Okay, how to graph any parabola. There's a couple things you can do in any order, but these are the notes you're going to take today. First off, we're going to concentrate on parabolas in standard form.
Oh, are you going to give us directions for this?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh.
At least how to do it, the math part. How it looks is totally up to you. Okay? So, be of good cheer. You're going to graph a couple of parabolas tonight, but your weekend homework, and you'll have a few more to graph in class tomorrow, will basically be graph one huge honkin' parabola. Okay? So, on the one hand, your weekend homework's going to be one parabola, or two in this case. I gave this child two because it was a makeup assignment. She missed a few days. But she did a really good job with it, so this is another way you can do it. But the parabola has to be perfect. Now, today we're going to talk about doing it in standard form, which means if you get a parabola in intercept form, you have to FOIL. If you get one in vertex form, you have to expand it. Now,
Wait, do you make them up or do we make them up?
I'm going to give them to you.
Oh, so that's easier.
Thank God.
I will give you the parabola you can graph.
That's easier.
Are we all graphing the same one?
No. Okay.
That's not fair.
Now,
So you're
okay, now we're done with talking about the details on that. Today is methods. How do you actually concentrate on the math? Okay, how to graph any parabola. There's one thing we haven't talked about, so I'll do that first. And that's one, finding the Y-intercept. Finding the Y-intercept.
Is this note time?
Yes, this is note time. Now the Y-intercept is found when x equals 0. Okay? When x equals 0, that is your Y-intercept. It's actually the easiest part, so I kind of saved it for last. I'm going to do an example and we'll work it through from beginning to end. I'm intentionally going to make one that's going to have ugly numbers to it. Okay? Other good news is you can use your calculator, but I want you to show these steps, so you can't use your calculator to rush. Okay, so if I just say y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 35. Ugly numbers. It's not going to factor nicely. I can't factor out a 2. Completing the square would be a nightmare. The vertex will probably involve decimals. But the first thing will be the y-intercept, which is when x equals 0. So all I do is I put 0 in for x,
So y equals negative 35?
So y equals negative 35.
How's that ugly?
This one's not. It's going to get uglier on the intercepts. On the x-intercepts, excuse me.
So are you going to do something easy like this?
Hold on. Hold on. Stop thinking that far ahead. Live in the mathematical moment, Jordan. Okay? Be here now. So this means one of the points on my graph is going to be 0, negative 35. Okay?
Yeah.
Now,
Negative, oh, yeah.
vertex. Vertex. Okay? If it's in standard form, you find the vertex the way that you found it back in December, where the x-coordinate is negative b divided by 2a. X-coordinate is negative b divided by 2a. I haven't labeled my a, b, and c yet for this parabola. What are they?
A is 2,
Good?
B is 5, and C is 35.
Negative 35. Thank you. Make sure you get the sign correctly. Apologize for asking that while blocking your view of it.
Wait, so would you have 5 over 2, 4, over 4?
I would have x equals, make the whole fraction negative. B is 5 over 2 times 2. So it's negative 5/4. And if you pull out your calculator, that's negative 1.25. Now, who remembers back from way back in December what that actually tells us?
What do you mean? The vertex? No.
Not the whole vertex.
That tells you the x point.
Go. The
The
x is
x,
what?
wait, the what? Sorry.
It's the x. Which way are you going to say? One of two things.
Like, it's like the coordinate point.
I don't.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
You're
know.
both
I
right.
don't
All
know.
of you are correct. Okay. This is two things. This is two things at once. One, x equals negative 1.25 is the axis of symmetry,
Yeah.
which I want you guys to draw on these parabolas. I didn't ask them to last year, but I want you to this year.
What do you mean draw?
So here's what Emma left out on hers. Or did she? No, she did draw it. I apologize. She did. It's very hard to see on this.
I see it.
There's a
Yeah,
little
I see it.
silver dotted line, dashed line, going down through the vertex. That's your axis of symmetry.
You have to write.
Yeah, which means your parabola should look the same on opposite sides of that line.
Did that board already come with all the little graphs? No, she did it herself.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She did. She made this. She made the grid. It's
Oh
not
my
perfect,
God.
but it's really good. As I look closely, I can see it's not perfect.
Shit.
Again, if you want to start with craft paper, I don't mind.
God.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I mean, start with graphs.
Is everyone done with their emotional reaction to Emma's talent and dedication to parabolas now?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Now, this is, the axis of symmetry only gives us the x-coordinate of the vertex. Now we need the y-coordinate. Who remembers from December how we get the y-coordinate? Amanda?
X is 0.
Nope, that's how we got the y-intercept.
Why?
Shut it?
No. Oh, you plug that in.
Why is?
Plug this number in for x in this equation. This is where a calculator comes in handy because we have decimals now. So y equals 2 times negative 1.25 squared plus 5 times negative 1.25. Whoops, not plus, minus 35 equals. Who's got a calculator?
I do.
Let's see it. Let me know.
Wait, so y is 1.2?
Now we found x equal to negative 1.25. We plug that in for x in the equation of our parabola, and this will tell